Cybercriminals or forensic experts can retrieve information from your computer, such as deleted files, browsing history, accessed files and applications, and more. If you want complete privacy, you can use the command prompt to erase all your cyber footprints. Here in this video, you will learn 12 commands to clear your sensitive data from a Windows PC. You need to open the command prompt as administrator. So, click on the Start menu and search for the command prompt. Right-click on it and select Run as Administrator. Click Yes on the UAC prompt. Clear Windows events to delete system activity. The first command I am going to show you is going to clear out system-level events. When you do that, no other person can know about your system activity. So, on the command prompt type WUVTUTIL, CL, System, and hit Enter. It will clear the system level event logs. If you want, you can clear the application level events also by replacing system with application. Overwrite deleted data to make it unrecoverable. After deleting a file, you think that now no one can access that file. Well, you are wrong. Deleting a file doesn't mean the file is completely removed from your hard drive. It can be recovered unless it is overwritten. So type cipher W, then the drive name, for example, C here. Hit Enter, and it will overwrite the marked empty space on your hard drive. When you delete a file, it's not cleared from the hard drive, only it's marked as empty space. The file can be recovered with recovery software. This cipher command will overwrite the data, making it unrecoverable. Clear USN journal to remove file and folder change. Whenever you make a change to a file or folder, the change is recorded in USN journal, and anyone can access it to extract information. With this command, you can clear the USN journal. Type fsutil usn delete journal /d/n and the drive letter C:. Delete your internet activity traces. When you open websites on your computer, it records and keeps the IP address of websites for a quick resolution. Anyone can access this information to see which websites you have visited, so you can try clearing the DNS cache. Type ipconfig /flush DNS and hit Enter. This command will clear the DNS resolver cache, protecting your privacy from others. Clear Microsoft Edge cache. The next thing you can do is clear the Microsoft Edge cache. It stores information like browsing history, cookies, and other data that can be used to know what websites you have accessed. So let's clear it out using the command. Type run dll32.xe inetcpl.cpl, clear my tracks by process, 255, and hit the Enter button. It will delete things like cookies, history, and caches. Delete temporary files to clear system and application traces. Your PC creates temporary files when you use any applications. These temporary files are essential in loading files faster. However, this can also be used to know what files you have accessed, so you can clear these by typing del/f/s/q %temp% /**, then hit Enter. It will delete all temporary files from your system. Reset IPv4 settings to remove network configuration history. Whenever you connect to a new Wi-Fi or network, your computer saves its configuration in the IPv4. It can be used to trace where have you been and what network you have connected. You can clear it by typing netsh, interface, IPv4, reset, and hit Enter. It will delete all the network configuration history. Disable hibernation. When you hibernate your system, it writes the content of RAM to your hard disk so that it can resume your session when you turn your PC again. However, this data is not encrypted and can be accessed by anyone to see your session. So, it is a good idea to disable hibernation. To do that, type powercfg/hibernate off and hit Enter. Clear printer cache. The printer cache stores information about files you have printed. It can be accessed to know which file you have printed. If you don't want anyone to find it, clear printer cache. Type del /q/f/s system root /system32 spool printers dar and hit Enter to delete all the traces of printed documents. Disable Windows telemetry. Windows telemetry data collects information about your system usage. It tracks how you use your system, application, and other things, and sends this information to Microsoft. They can use this information as they wish. If you do not want your usage information to be sent to Microsoft, you can disable telemetry. Type, reg, add, HKLM, software, policies, Microsoft, Windows, data collection, /v, allow telemetry, /t, reg_d word, /d, 0/f, and hit enter. This command will disable the Windows telemetry. Clear prefetch cache. The prefetch can be used by forensic tools to know which files you have used or which applications you have accessed, getting information about your system usage. You can clear the prefetch to remove these footprints. Type del/q/f/s %systemroot% /prefetch star. Hit the enter button. Disable Windows error reporting. Windows error reporting collects information about errors and crashes. It records various detailed information like your system state, software usage, and conditions that caused error. All this information is sent to Microsoft. If you don't want this information to be sent to Microsoft, you can disable it. Type reg, add, HKLM, software, Microsoft, Windows, Windows error reporting /v, disabled /t, reg_d word /d, 1/f, and hit enter. So these are the 12 commands that you can use to erase your cyber footprint.